Hello and welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dan, and in this lesson we're going to learn how to play Violet Hill by Coldplay. We'll specifically dissect the introduction and the verse, which sound a little something like this. All right, so let's break it up. You'll notice the first thing I played was this chord, and I was kind of shaking on it. Shaking it meaning kind of back and forth between the sides of my hands. That's a synthesizer part at the beginning, so if you want to play this, you can. Obviously, you don't have to. There's like a 40-second fade in on this synthesizer build, so these are the notes you'd use: C sharp, D sharp, and G sharp. Okay. And when the piano comes in, we've got C sharp in the left, and then E, G sharp, C sharp in the right. We play that 4 times in the first measure. Okay. The next measure, similar. We play it twice. Then we drop the top voice down to a B, and then up to a D sharp. Okay, so that second measure is like this. And I would put finger 3 on that B when you switch that C sharp downward, like this. Okay, so both of those measures go. Okay, our next measure, our next chord is an A major. We're going to play this twice. Then we're going to move the thumb up to a D sharp. Okay, again like this. Okay, our next chord is an F sharp minor. F sharp on the left, F sharp A, C sharp on the right. Play that twice. Then we've got this motif, this lick, if you will, that sounds like this. Short, long, short, long. And what's happening is the top 2 notes of this chord are staying, and then the rest are going down chromatically. Chromatically meaning the next closest note. So downward chromatically, every note but these 2. So the bottom notes are going down chromatically, and the top notes are staying the same. So that measure is... Okay, coming from the previous measure, it sounds like this. Okay, easy enough, right? So let's go back to the beginning. All that is the introduction. Okay, and a lot of it will be repeated in the verse. So from the beginning, we have C sharp minor for 4. Then 2. Then we move to top down, then up. Now A. Move that right hand thumb. Now F sharp minor. Now here's the lick. Okay, let's do it again. And. All right, so that is the intro. The verse, clearly I remember, would be the first lyric. Looks like this. Okay, so you'll notice the right hand's doing a pretty similar thing, just pounding out these quarter note chords. The left hand is kind of driving here. We're going to play the bass line in our left hand. Feel free to just play the roots of the chord, meaning the bottom note, usually the bottom note. Instead, if this bass line is too much for you, because this actually is being played in a bass and not on the piano as far as I can hear in the recording. So, but we're going to learn it anyway. So we have C sharp minor, we hit it twice, then the left hand hits before the third note. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... So we're playing C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, G sharp, B, D sharp, B. Okay. And that repeats. In the right hand, the second time on the repeat is inverting. So, well, rather, we're adding a note to the top of the chord. So when we hit the G sharp, the chord changes to E, G sharp, B. And then on the fourth beat, when we hit D sharp in the left hand, we're going to be playing E, G sharp, B, D sharp. Okay, so the first time, it's just C sharp minors. Then on the repeat, we invert the chord. Okay, again, and go. Okay, here's our next chord. An A major 7, C sharp, E, G sharp in the right. We'll play that once, and then the second time we'll remove the C sharp and just play these 3 notes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. On beats 3 and 4, we have a B chord in the right hand, and the A stays in the left. We have D sharp, F sharp, B now in the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next measure, we have F sharp minor. 1, 2, and then the lick that we're so familiar with now. Okay, so let's go back and recap that. This is clearly I remember right there. Ready? And so we start with C sharp. The bass line is moving. Repeat that, but invert these chords. Good. F sharp, now the lick. Okay. The next part is going to be what we'll call the pre-chorus. There isn't really a chorus, so you could also call it the chorus when we get to that part. Yeah, so we're gonna learn that in the next lesson. I'd like to go through this whole first part of the song, the intro and the verse, at studio tempo, so we know we've got it, and then we can move on to the next lesson. So here we go. So if we play this shaking chord out front, this is the synth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes the bass line. All right, so there we have it, the intro and verse to Coldplay's Violet Hill. My name's Dan, and we learned this together at HDpiano.com. If you're not ready to move on to the next lesson, rewind and learn it. Get this part learned. And then head over to HDpiano.com for the next lesson. That's where you'll need to go. It's not here on YouTube. But what you can do while you're on YouTube is drop us a comment below what you thought of this lesson. Let us know what you liked about it, what you might not have liked, and then any suggestions you've got for other songs, recommendations we're always taking. Dan at HDpiano. Head on over to HDpiano.com. I'll see you for the next lesson.